Greetings, I am Lies.
And I in a sexy nurse costume.
It's okay.
I'm Scandal. It's fine. We've been giggling because we're just like,
Put everyone in the sexy nurse costume. Actually, we have some OCs, original characters, if you're not from a role-playing group, that would totally be like sexy nurse costumes sound hilarious. And we should do them.
Yes.
But like just for fun, not ironically, just like sounds like so much fun. And that it was very funny. Anyway, so what do we need?
You need physical contact with someone close to you.
All right, everyone, you need this. Louisa says so.
It's very important, particularly if they're abusive or controlling. Oh wait, I mean what? I volunteer for that.
So say
as
something
tribute.
You need, and a need is something you cannot refuse. It's not like a want.
Yeah.
I volunteer to meet that need.
Because you have to have it.
Because you have to have it, like breathing.
Really important. Completely. Come closer. Hold my hand.
You want me to roll away from my place at the desk? That's my place, though. At the doctor's desk.
Not anymore, honey. We'll wait for the doctor as we hold each other.
Are we holding
my
hands?
God.
Or what are we doing? Here she goes again with her medical facts. She is the least sexy person I know of. Damn.
Louisa, you kill my boner every time.
I can't believe the only reason you want to touch me is because of medical facts. That's so lame.
Maybe you wanted to touch me because...
touching me.
I'm touching.
I guess.
Me.
Because she likes me. She said she liked me.
Oh, right.
I was just saying, and you.
But only after pressed and harassed. It's fine.
It's fine. I'm also just like, you're not thinking that this is an excuse or that this is let me explain this thing as a way of flirting with you.
Either that or it's really like the
plausible
obnoxious...
deniability kind of thing.
It's really more like the obnoxious wink, nudge, nudge, ha, 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 there she goes again with her medical facts. Why does she need so many... facts. She could just
this is
facts that
This is literally the sexy role play of looking at the person and going, physical contact is required for healing. You're going to need it. I'm going to provide that for you. And them going, well, nurse, I don't know about this. And you go, no, it's medically important as you climb on top of them.
I was actually going to say that it really does sound like the most boring heterosexual role play I've ever been privy to. Because we have talked about this before actually, where people that we knew at work who were like, the sexy role plays. You go, gee, and I'm like, you guys sound really
your sexy
you have no
role play
character involved.
Right. Your sexy role play sounds like I will come into the room dressed as a nurse and go, hello, patient. I need to examine you, and immediately unzip their pants and suck them off.
Yeah, I know. That's so boring. And you're like,
huh?
See, I'm that asshole where that's not what I do.
I am the asshole that going, if you assign me a 7-page paper in our sexy roleplay, I'm gonna go have my character. My character gonna go write it. Professor, I would do anything to pass your class. Well, you can write this paper. Okay, I will write that paper. And
anything?
And I will come to you for office hours so that you will help me with the paper. I will be happy to give you literary and writing advice. Thank you. Gets to the end of it. Is this sexual tension or did we just bond over successful homework completion? I don't know.
Hey, who knows?
Who knows?
Well, and now that I'm not concerned about this thing, by the yeah. Right.
There she goes again with her medical facts. I would love to hold her hand and have more medical facts than that. Oh, and even more than that. Since when would you want even more than that?
You've been the most uncomfortable, I think, with Louisa.
As of anyone.
Of the whole group.
Additionally, there's never been our hips are touching. There's never been any suggestion of sexualness. They haven't even, I'm pressed against her boobs. There's just, I'm on top of her.
Yeah.
The vaguest of vague.
Yeah, well, because, again, they have to have an age limit on this stuff, and I'm like,
you're allowed to do that stuff with an age limit. It's fine. With all audiences, you can totally say our hips are touching. I don't know. Anyway, and even more than that, I would love to hold her hand, but I'm quite embarrassed to do so. Because, should I hold her hand? Especially since we're in Barton's office.
Are we going to play on the edges of potentially getting caught?
I was going to say, do we get a
super
choice
unique
here? hold my hand. I will do what you need. Except for she volunteers, so we can turn her down this time.
Yeah, this is.
We have never been able to turn her down before, because when we turn her down, she goes, no, it doesn't matter. It's happening anyway. Anyway,
don't know.
what should I do now that I have told the person playing this game that I would love to do that?
Like, yep. There we go. Because remember, the last time we had to choose to go along with Mickey anyway, so it was a premium choice, and now we have another premium choice. So, by the way, the premium choices in this game, we've barely picked any of them, and I'm just exasperated beyond.
Now, the only reason I'm tempted to say hold Louisa's hand is literally because he's like, I really want to. And he's never said he wants to, like, with anybody else for, like, the premium option.
Yeah.
He said, I really want to, like, go with you or learn about your illness or whatever. But he hasn't said, I really want to, here's a premium option.
I know. It's like, again, like we observed throughout this game so far really strongly that a lot of it was going, yeah, and go towards Rena. This is suddenly really bizarre, in my opinion, of where it's explicitly now like the nurses. Yeah, like, sure, there's been like, you're really hot, you know, kind of like soft little glances and shit. Like little pissant bullcrap where I'm like, oh, please,
You're not just a pretty body. You're a person? I have a literal professional medical job. I know. And I didn't think that you would be able to do that.
Wow. So I could also see him going for it just in the sense of, you know, like, I've been commanded to, and he really bows to Louisa a lot.
He does. And the thing is even when he tries not to, she bowls him over.
Yeah.
So I feel like he would just hold her hand.
That's fine.
I feel like
it's
but
still
also, again,
incredibly fucking grating, though.
It's distinctive of him going, I want to do this. He's never done that before, premium choice before that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. We're going to hold Louisa's hand. We're gonna hold your hand.
We're gonna hold your hand.
If you are sitting at your place at the desk and you wheel forward, you're gonna run into the desk. You need to turn first. Like, wheel myself forward. Ow! Into the desk. I reach over the desk to the plush chair on the other side and hold her hand across the desk.
Yeah, I have no idea what the arrangement is. It could be like there's the desk and it's up against the wall, like it's pictured here, and then the chair is over here on this side. So it's
if I take my place at the desk,
I know.
Does it mean in front of, near the desk?
I have no idea. I'm trying to just make it work.
Okay, I love the idea that the desk isn't centered in the room.
Oh my
and
God.
He's behind it for whatever reason, and she's on the other side of it, and he's leaning across the desk in his wheelchair, sticking his hand out, and she's leaning across the desk, putting her hand out. And it's one of those milkshake moments in the 50s movies.
Oh, God.
Where they both lean over the table. I'm for this.
That's fine.
I wheel myself forward as close to the desk as I can get.
Without breaking my
Slowly,
leg again.
Hesitantly. I'm really glad. My leg, actually, it turns out there's not a back to this desk. My foot's now in her lap. It's fine. My casted foot is pressed up into her lap as I reach forward and I jam my solar plexus into the desk. I hold her hand.
Well, there are some things people do with feet.
I hold my hand out, and Louisa takes it on the surface of the hardwood desk. I feel the warmth of her fingers through her glove around mine.
And her glove is really sticky and kind of gross. And covered in purple goo, blue goo, orange goo. Like, it's stained. I think that's iodine stains, probably.
Like, it's probably a lot of yellow iodine.
Yeah.
And then a lot of, like, a really astringent alcohol smell.
Yeah.
Maybe some blood.
Yeah.
Go, except for no.
Oh, honey.
We change these every room we go to. Did you change them before you came here? I changed them before I came to get your wheelchair in the, cafeteria. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I hold the soft cloth of her glove because we don't want this to be too gross.
Yeah, pretty much.
This
isn't so bad, right?
I mean, I think my foot's in your lap.
It is.
I don't answer.
I panic.
That suddenly makes it so much worse.
Oh my God!
Instead, I thought it would be better using the desk, and then I remembered his leg was sticking out, and then it was not better.
I told you.
Instead, I close my eyes and concentrate.
I'm concentrating.
On the feeling of her
Brilliant.
glove to hand in my hand. I can feel my pulse returning to normal. My heart rate begins to slow down. I am not excited by this at all. It's so nice. It's like the entire universe is aligning to my ever-breath. The universe and I are breathing in sync.
I know who I must go
I was gonna say,
and date.
Entropy is controlled by the movements of my lungs. by my diaphragm.
And then it's like the ending of The Good Place. You know, the air that's out there is the air that's inside your lungs.
I open my eyes.
Fuck.
Look at the face
Oh,
she's got on.
Poo.
And to my surprise, I am face to face with Louisa, leaning towards me across the desk. She's gotten up on her elbows slowly without moving our hand position and has put her chest really near our handholds as she leans forward.
Her face getting really close to mine.
I feel speechless. Not I am, I feel speechless. You know how I couldn't feel fainting? I can feel speechless. Louisa looks beautiful. God, I know she's been beautiful this whole time. Radiant, angelic, sexy, completely a beautiful vessel of nothing but vapidness and hotness.
And
but
control
right now,
of
and
me.
she looks beautiful.
Yep.
And more than that, she looks like she cares about me. Every other time, they are feeling this way. They are doing this thing. Now she looks like it. She looks like it. She feels relieved. She is comfortable. She looks like she cares about me. That would have been such a choice to make when you say, Rena looks relieved. You know, Rena looks relieved instead of Rena is relieved.
Uh-huh.
Like, that would have been it. The one thing. All right, whoever edited this page, I recommend you go edit the other ones. Because then it is actually Mr. Interpreting rather than telling a truth. I guess. She cares about me. I can feel it in her gloved hand and see it in her beautiful face. If her face wasn't so pretty, I wouldn't be able to tell she cared.
I know.
Louisa smiles.
She doesn't have teeth.
It's true. She doesn't have teeth.
It's fine.
Because around the side where the tongue is, I don't know. Anyway,
That's
teeth,
fine.
something. Try to smile. We tease anime about it all the time because I know they don't do teeth in most anime, but I'm just like, try to smile that wide without showing any teeth.
Ah.
It is a challenge. Ha, ha.
Especially to like not show any like your back teeth, especially
To
depending on
spread
the
your
angle.
tongue out, yeah.
You know,
All right.
You know when people are protesting against governments, trying
What?
to bring down dictators.
They just need human contact. This is
Oh my
so
God,
amazing.
she's so fucking abstract. Sometimes I can't. You know when people are protesting against governments, trying to bring down dictators,
Like happens sometimes in the world,
they would join arms or hold hands.
just like this. We're gonna bring down your...
And even though they have guns and they kill us, we should be like Martin Luther King Jr., who actually said that moderates are some of the worst fucking people and actually are like the worst fucking people because they won't choose to do anything. Sorry, I'm
So the
fine.
Witcher is the worst fucking people.
Yes,
Because he won't choose to do anything. I can't choose the lesser of two evils. They're all evil, so I choose nothing. A lot of evil happened because you chose nothing. Yeah, but I couldn't choose between it. So
Because it was evil. You motherfucker!
you couldn't have even prevented one or the other, but I can't choose between them. Both evils happened. Yeah.
Yeah, you asshole.
Yeah, but I left, so it's okay.
It's fine. We're good. They would join arms or hold
Hands or press themselves
Press
together.
A to solve racism.
Bye. Oh my gosh.
I'm fine. Go
When
ahead.
people are doing this thing,
Ah!
they touch each other.
Yes! Physical contact makes us stronger people. Remember that, mister. When
they shoot rubber-coated bullets at you, or
and
gas canisters,
tear gas, which is illegal actually by
you
the Geneva
hold
Convention.
hands,
Maneuver.
and that physical touch just diffuses the tear gas and makes the bullets just bounce off.
Motherfucker! Ah! Okay, I'm
So
fine.
this episode just got a little political. Hello.
Ah! Okay, I'm fine. His
Ah.
character irritate. Remember that, mister.
I dare myself to stare deep in her eyes.
I double dog dare myself.
I
I
triple
triple
dog
dog
dare myself deep in her eyes, not deep into her eyes, just
So
in
my eyes
there.
pop out and try to suction them their way,
No.
like vacuum into.
I haven't agreed to the dare yet.
Oh shit. Okay.
I just keep upping the stakes
Okay.
because I can't agree to it yet.
Shit, it's not deep enough.
So beautiful, so penetrating, so sort of caramel brown. I don't know, they're almost sort of like a peachy brown, I guess.
I guess. I mean, the brown is fine.
tan.
I don't have any problems with brown. I'm just annoyed in reference to these. Like, I always think it's funny sometimes where I'm like, man, I feel like I'm being really judgmental of people who have these features. And I'm going, no, what I am annoyed about is that these are the only features I have for this particular character. And on this particular character, I don't like this.
I'm also
Because I
just
don't
like,
care. Because you tell me it's supposed to be important and I don't care.
I stare at the center of her eyes. It's brown instead of black. How interesting.
Fascinating. She doesn't have pupils?
Proper
Shit.
pupils at all. Her
Whoa.
pupils look like she's got a serious case of, like, is that glaucoma? I think, or it might be cataracts.
Something.
Louisa, is your vision okay?
In fact,
It's beautiful, though.
I realize literally everyone I've met has that.
The shadow people don't have it.
Oh, right, because they're just shadow people. I
Mhm.
forgot. Okay.
Louisa, you keep emphasizing the benefits of physical touch. Do you want to touch more?
Touch, touch, touch me.
But right now,
I want to feel
I don't-
dirty.
oh God, I don't care about the science behind it. I don't care why we do what we do.
No?
Only that we do it. I don't care who you are, where you've been, what you did, just as long as you touch me.
Just as long.
So many times in so many songs where they have used love as a metaphor for having sex, and I'm like, do you want them to love you or bone you? Could you just pick one?
Be honest.
Be honest.
But that thing that I've always found is that people can't handle that because a lot of people really enjoy just shaming the outright expression of going, I would like to have sex.
Yeah.
It has to be a
On the
romantic
other hand,
experience.
if you use some sort of a metaphor or way of covering it up,
Do you know what you're tearing?
I do not. It's fine. Stop. Okay, I'm doing a nervous behavior and I'm stopping. All right. So, there's this experience of this song that I hate, okay?
Okay.
And it's called More Than Words, okay? And it's like a power rock ballad. And it's on every, like, so that's what I call music and power rock ballads and anthems and everything collection I've ever seen, right?
Okay.
And what they do
Whack.
is they go, more than words.
Oh, wow. Go ahead, keep going.
I'm lost. Okay, so more than words basically, okay, straight out says, saying you love me isn't enough. You're gonna tell me you love me, you're gonna say you love me. I need you to show me with your body that you love me. They're saying, I don't believe you over and over again if you don't have sex with me. Saying the words doesn't mean anything unless you have sex with me.
Yeah.
And it is considered to be one of the most romantic, beautiful things ever. And I'm like, this is this song. If you just say it and you don't have sex with me with your body, you don't love me.
That is the truth of the. That is
The song's message, and it's always irritated me.
Yes, a lot of people really like conflating that romance equals sex and sex equals romance. It's very asexual erasure, and it's very.
It's also very demisexual erasure
Yeah.
as well, of going.
I know, well, I'm
Or
talking about the
just-
ace umbrella too.
I was gonna say ace umbrella, that's fair. It's just, but there's this experience of going, I cannot believe you love me or feel it unless you fuck it into me.
Yeah, right.
And I'm just like, excuse me? That erases so many bonds of love ever, especially all kinds of platonic and like friendship
Familial,
love
yeah.
or romantic love that isn't like sexual love. Going, maybe you're, multi-romantic. This is something like polyromantic?
Yeah,
That one,
polyromantic.
polyromantic. So I was like, I forgot what that was, like what the words were. And you don't sex with those people because you're not polysexual, or those aren't sexual partners of yours.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't count. They can't feel the love now.
Well,
I mean,
also,
and
what
I
if it's just your
appreciate,
friends? Yeah, that's really
and I appreciate that the song is trying to go for like this specific
I'm
relationship
horny.
that I'm
Yeah.
singing about. But they really did go, I need more than words to show me how you feel. And I'm just like, I hate it. Hate
Yeah,
the
it's
song.
fine. All right.
Sounds pretty though. All right. I don't care why we do what we do. All I know is I'm doing this because of you.
I mean,
You started it, so yes.
I mean, we also don't really have much of a choice. It's
But
fine.
like Louisa started it, so we are doing this because of her.
Mhm.
Because she offered it.
Mm,
Ish.
yeah.
I'm doing this because I want to hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Louisa, and there's nothing more
I
important
wanna
than that.
hold your
In my whole
hand.
life, there's nothing more important than holding your hand. Louisa straightens her posture as she listens to me, sitting back away from me. Her face transforms from confident to timid. She has pulled away.
Mister, is this true?
She's about to let go of my hand, because telling her I liked it was the wrong thing to say. But I hold her tighter. I will take charge of this. You know how she held me onto her on the bed? I'm
She's
going to hold
super
her
overwhelmed.
hand. It's probably the foot in her lap.
She's rocking back a
Oh, God. Don't you dare let go, Louisa.
Oh my god.
Now is not the time to be shy about this, about the fact that we're touching each other. Louisa sees the sense behind what I'm saying.
What?
This is a logical argument, and it made sense.
What?
So continue.
We were trying to argue for something? No, she's trying to pull away. Is she trying to pull? She doesn't. This doesn't look like pulling away. She looks very happy.
She did sit up and back away, and she says she's about to let go because he can read the body language of her hand.
Ah, well, you know what? She can sense as much as she wants!
In the next one!
Yes! So thank you very much, guys, though, for joining us on this hella bizarre ride.
Hella.
So, thank you very much for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and all share our videos if you're having a good time with us.
Yep.
Please also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi or Patreon. We've got some links in the description down below. And I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you. Bye!